So today we're gonna be watching the REQM team on the APAC server, and after that we should be watching some YSL games. Both teams are excellent teams. Both have seen top 4 as well. On our team of REQM, we've seen Krim on EU as well, but that should not be too much of a problem. We're gonna watch both teams. I think both teams going to fight up against the ID team. Both, obviously, all of these 3 teams, excellent teams. I think we've seen ID on top 1 multiple times, if I'm not mistaken. YSL, I don't really know as much about YSL as of right now. REQM, we've seen those a lot as well. Cats, I think we saw Cats last season as well, but we're not going to be watching those people today. We're gonna be watching the maps Normandy, Black Goldfield, Canal, and Middelburg for the first 7 games. 4 to 7 games, yes. It's gonna be quite an interesting one. I'm hoping to see some different meta picks to those of the EU. EU, we see Kranwagen, Concept, 116. We see a Hori sometimes. On EU, I've also seen a CS63, but that's only one singular time that I've seen that tank being played. What more do we have on Hori Light? Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, Vickers, T100 LT. I guess that's pretty much it. We've only seen basically those tanks. We've also seen a bunch of Felices. Not that many, because obviously that tank is very expensive to get your hands on. I'm interested to see the strats on EU. They played kind of slow or extremely fast. I'm hoping to see some games that take a while and are going to be nail biters. Alright. First, we are going to be watching REQM in, I believe, 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Obviously, in this live stream, there might be some ping issues due to the fact that I'm not an Asia main. I play on EU myself, so I will be having 180 to 200 ping every second of this live stream, but we should be fine watching this. I believe we had to take light tanks, not really to interfere with certain spawns, for as far as I remember. So I will be taking a light tank already. Let's see. What did we have for light tanks? I don't know. Let's just get a random light tank. Who cares? All right. Interested to see what's going to happen this tournament. Let's create a poll in the chat. Let's see, start a poll. For the first couple games, we're just gonna be asking who is going to win, REQM or ID, I believe. Let me check. Let me double check. Need to know for certain. Yes. Who will? Alright. Who will win? Question mark. REQM team or ID team. Start the poll. Alright. We should be all set right now. We're just gonna be waiting until we get the invite to the room. Alright. These are going to be quite some interesting games, I hope. Hoping to see some new strats. I'm hoping to see some like interesting boosts. For example, on Rockfield, we see some teams like Belov on EU, for example, boosting their light tank up a certain hill in spawn. We saw on EU, I saw team of 1337 also boosting their Hori on the Rockfield on one of the hills on the spawn. But they kind of repeated that, and I would assume that in the professionals tournament, the enemies are going to expect the same strategy after a while. All right. Let's wait for the invite. One more minute for the invite, and then we are going to be hopping into the match in 4 minutes. Let's see, is this... Yeah, that is the correct one. Perfect. All right. Oh, kind of all over the place. My stream that I prepared was... I ended that one on accident. I kind of deleted. I was... So when you press go live, the end broadcast button is in the same spot. So if you double tap, you're just gonna end the broadcast immediately, which is not smart. Oh, we're first gonna be watching NT versus YSL. All right. That is very much stupid on my part again. My god. To win, question mark. Oh no. Boom, boom, boom. NT or YSL. New poll. New poll. Man. Let's not mess it up this time. Let's not do that. On the right score, we will be seeing YSL. I do not have the team avatars. I kind of asked for it last second, but didn't really get a answer for that. Well, that's completely fine because I kind of forgot about asking them. So that's alright with me. Can we get like an outline on the text? Set color. Alright, we're just not gonna see the text all the time if we're looking at the sky. The first map we will be seeing. Let's see what we'll be seeing. I'm gonna be having an interesting transition, a very cool transition that I definitely did not make myself. We're gonna be watching Normandy first, which is going to be looking like this. Kind of an equal map. 2 caps on the heavy flank, 1 cap down below, and 1 cap basically in the middle. And welcome to the chat, Rev. Alright. Alright, perfect. That is going to be the map for the first couple games. Going to be an interesting one. I expect quite slow gameplay on this map, to be honest. But we will have to wait and see. Alright. I'm not really sure what is going on. Man, today is a mess for me. I'm a bit confused by myself. But that's completely fine. I'm very much happy that I am allowed to be streaming these tournaments, obviously. Special thanks to Wamen of the Wargaming team for allowing me to stream this for you guys. And we're going to be hopping into the match in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And we did not press the ready button, which is not smart, but that's fine. We have a delay of 3 minutes. Might be interesting. Might pin that in the comments. Boom. Boom. All right. Very well. Team NT versus YSL. Let me know who is going to be winning. YSL. I mean, the votes are kind of equal. Votes are kind of equal. We will be opening into the match in 40 seconds. I would assume some double cap gameplay. Not really sure. But we're gonna see what's going to happen. Hoping for some slow gameplay because obviously delay by 3 minutes, yes. Unfortunately, we don't want any stream sniping activities in this tournament. Alright, gonna be hopping into the match in 5 seconds. Hoping for some pretty slow gameplay, but obviously when you make a game misplay on this map, you will be punished immediately. There we go. For the team of NT, we are going to be watching 4 crans, 2 lights, and a Felice. YSL not having a Felice in this lineup, but also does have 2 lights. Alright, there we go. I also had to fix my free cam last second. Plane crashing into the middle. Kind of a funny transition. Kranwagen going into the back. YSL looking for the first capture point of the A point, but does get outpaced by the team of NT, taking the C point. Double lights do get spotted by the enemy Kranwagen of team NT, and the Kran will be holding here to keep their A cap. Alright. Okay, don't put my microphone too loud, that's not good. We don't want people to have hearing problems after my stream. We see the Vickers looking to get up there, maybe. Kind of slow gameplay. Both teams not really bleeding anything. Both teams taking it slow. Would have actually expected some blind shots to go in as well, but that is not really happening at the moment. Team NT being the fan favorite with 7 votes to be winning this round. Felice is looking to get some spots in here with his speed boost activated. Does spot the Kran. Doesn't really spot the light though. Bleeds 1 shot. Does not really get the shot in return to the Kran. Alright. I would kind of expect the team of NT to group up on the C point, as we can see as well. Might be looking for an aggressive push onto the D point very, very soon. Light tanks will be looking over the A point to kind of hold that. And here we see the push happening through the middle. Kranwagens going first. Looking to maybe get a clip into Atomic. Atomic noticing what is going on. Does take a step back there. For now, we don't see much of anything happening for the team of NT except for bleeding. Never mind, Yeet Slayer does get taken out insanely fast. That's 1 gun down for a team of YSL. YSL does have the hit point lead for now. Alright. Orange Mike, kind of in a bad spot, will be taken out very soon. Right here we see the light tanks brawl. Volcanic Venus in a really bad spot does get taken out. Now the Vickers Light in a horrible spot. And 1 versus 2 will also be taken out very soon by Jackson. The T100 does get away from that position, which means that YSL only has to pick up the last couple of guys in the middle. Kran goes down. Felice will be the one next by DNL, I would assume. Hopefully I am pronouncing these names right. Kran gets set on fire. Kind of bad for YSL. Don't really think that does anything for NT though. Atomic kind of overpeaking there, does get taken out by the Kran down below. Escaping Moon. Kin looking to reload his shells to finish Nuit Infinite. Nuit Infinite does take out the light tank, but will be picked up with the Ram. Alright. Very good gameplay of the team of YSL. Team NT kind of bleeding a lot in that push into the middle. Not really worth it there. Not really. Alright. Next game. That was quite a fast game. Team NT bleeding way too much. Not really getting the shots back into the enemy. And ends up with empty clips and less damage dealt. Alright. On the team of NT, we're going to be seeing some 116s now. While on the team of YSL, we still see the Crans being played. Crans also my favorite there. 116 does have more mobility, I would say. Except for when the Cran has the super speed boost, obviously. But the accuracy on the 116 is just diabolical. It just misses random shots. Not really good looks there. Alright, for the team of YSL, we see 6 Crans, 1 Rheinmetall Panzerwagen on the team of NT. We're going to be watching 4 Crans, 2 116s, and a Vickers. Vickers. I think the Vickers actually has a upper hand against the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen here due to the hash shells. Hash shells not really caring about reactive armor if the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen is running the reactive on his tank. Alright, I'm gonna be hopping into the match in 10 seconds. Let's see if Team NT is able to redeem themselves in the second game. Very well. Ooh, very cool camo this is. I think it's the true challenger camouflage. It's really cool. Oh, let's see. I forgot. Boom. Kind of forgetting the mechanics here of the free cam. What am I doing? Alright, we're gonna see YSL looking for a quick C cap, probably with the light tank here. NT is looking for a beach play with their Vickers. I have not seen that one before. Could be an interesting one. Alright, LT. Ooh, that's actually quite smart. LT is spotting that bush right there from the boat position. Kranwagen holding the A point, or at least will be attempting to hold that A point. YSL does have high ground, will be trying to get some early shots into the enemy. Nuit Infinite in a very bad spot does get to a one-shot quite fast. Escaping Moon also very low, but the team of NT does get one gun out of the game. Vickers does get spotted in that corner. Kind of a bad spot to be spotted in. Kind of out of the game as well. Might be a sign for whpzie to make the push. Jackson will be meeting the Kranwagen here. Kran with a full clip. Will not be getting more than 1,000 damage in due to the reactive armor. Jackson will probably be winning that 1v1. In the meantime, the team of NT is getting bled out. Kranz in the middle will be dying very soon. And does get taken out by DNL. Alright. On the other side, we do see that the 116 and the Vickers Light were able to pick up that Kran holding the A-cap. Which is good for the team of NT, but I don't think NT has much of a chance here. With almost half the hit points and less guns. No problem, looking to hold off these guys in the middle. That is going to be picked up very soon by the Krans. Light tank is getting swarmed and does get taken out as well. A very good game of YSL again. NT. I mean, the Vickers was kind of out of the game all the time. I mean, you got intel about that push, but for the rest of the game, you were just kind of useless. Not really something I want to be saying. Next map is going... Oh, I forgot to update the scores. Man! No! No! Damn it. Okay, Black Goldfield is going to be looking like this. Not really my map. Not really my map. B-cap in the middle might be an interesting play with an IS-4, for example. We did see that on EU as well. I feel like both teams might be more medium capture point because it gives better positions. Alright, Rev, thank you very much for moderating today. I mean, obviously, you're doing it for free, so I can only be grateful for what is given to me. Opportunities and helpful people. Love that. Thank you very much, Rev. And welcome, Point Guard Kobe. Welcome, man. Why is Al's having 60% of the votes up against the 40% of NT? We're going to be hopping into the match in 20 seconds. YSL looking for a full heavy lineup. 2 Felices, very big, strong tanks. 4 shells auto reloader, looking to do some big damage. Team of NT does take a Hori, might be looking for a really passive position or a really aggressive one. But I'm not really... I don't know. I don't really see a Hori working on this map. We've seen it on Rockfield. It did work for EU 13317. And we've also seen it on... What's that map called? I don't know what it's called. I forgot. Oh man, what a great streamer. Doesn't even know his maps. Alright, we're gonna be seeing YSL going for the C point. Team NT kind of stuck in spawn. Not sure what's happening there. Rheinmetall Panzerwagen looking for the spots. The spot what is going on the C point. Will be giving the informations for the team NT. NT might be interested in the push on the B point since there's so many crowns kind of isolated in the C point. Would be an action for me to do. To just push the Felices in the middle. Or get more angles through the A point. We see Nuit Infinite just holding the spawn. Is looking for some bleeds onto the guys on the C point. whpzie, now that they have the capture advantage, is going to be taking it slowly. Felic is keeping the B point on lock. Nothing is going to happen there. Crown right here in the back. Very strong position actually for holding the spawn. With the bush as well, to just make sure that the light tank's not really getting that spot quite easily. Does get spotted now with that shot. 2 shots. Will he get the full clip? He does get the full clip into the 116. Will be pulling back. This crown is not really able to get pushed due to the crossfires of this crown. And the Felicius being able to turn around. Team NT having to push into a total lockdown here. Interested to see what they are deciding to do. Alright. On the team of NT, we do see the crown right here pulling up, getting 1 shot into my Lord RNG 123. Felicius hopping into the B cap. Only 1 though. Team NT not really looking for decaps, is looking for the push onto the C point. Not really an intelligent push, if you would ask me, because all of these crown wagons are in fact hold down. Team NT almost completely bled out after they pushed that. In a really bad spot here. 116 will be picked up very soon. In the meantime, we see the Felicius pushing up through the middle. Kind of just picking up some damage. This seems to be game over for the team of NT again. whpzie taking early cap advantage, just making sure that everything is on extreme lockdown. Escaping Moon kind of does get a shot into that guy, not really. Yeah, it's kind of a hopeless situation right now. And whpzie winning on the caps by picking up the last kill. Alright, very well played by whpzie, knowing that they have the cap advantage, keeping the B cap on lock, keeping the spawn on lock, not giving the enemy any chance whatsoever to make a push. Alright, very well played on the team of whpzie, going to be giving their 3rd point. Alright, this might be the last game for NT this round. Alright. On the side of whpzie, we see a mouse, a Hori, and 3, maybe 4 crowns. We see a double mouse actually. Interesting. Looking for a hit point play there. On the side of NT, we do see a double light and a Hori as their interesting play. 3 crowns, 116. Okay, we do not see the double mouse. We do see a Hori and 4 crowns. And only a single light tank. Alright. They will have to be quite... They will have to preserve that light tank on the team of whpzie. If the light tank gets picked up out in the open, it's kind of over for the map intel. If that T100 gets picked up, there will be no more map intel, which means that the team of NT might be able to move freely, but that's only if the light gets picked up. We're going to be seeing some blind shots on the roadside. No blind shots connect for now. Ori looks like he has no ammo. Probably a glitch. Doesn't really matter. Unless he actually doesn't have any ammo. That would be really bad. Vickers trying to get the decap onto the A point. Not able to get that. YSL getting the first capture point. On the side of NT, we do see the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen able to capture that C point for free. YSL looking for some more aggression into the caves right there. Looking to get some more intel about what's going on in the enemy spawn. Alright. Escaping Moon moving up a bit. Knowing that if he gets spotted from there, he will be beamed by light tanks. $116 will be moving up to the rock there. But if he decides to move into the B point, he will be taking a shot from the Hori and the mouse, which he does. Loses 1,000 hit points. Not great. Not good. Welcome, Devil Calls Me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Orange Mike gets picked up very soon. Already down to one shot. In a horrible position. Horrific. Nuit Infinite also just got picked up by the crossfire there. Kran's getting some easy shots, losing half of his HP. Team of NT not able to punish anything yet, except for the mouse. But the mouse is meant to be taking the punch. Alright, Orange Mike does get picked up. And we will be seeing some shots from the Hori getting into the mouse, connecting there. Felice on the C point might be looking to move up a bit. For now, it seems pretty bad for the team of NT, but it's still not impossible. Team of YSL does not really have any control over the map whatsoever. Alright. Team of YSL is looking to make the rotation for the C point. Kran's up ahead. And team of NT kind of just waiting what's happening. Is waiting very, very patiently. Team of YSL here moving up. Does get spotted in the crossing there. Takes a shot. Hori also taking a shot. Not good. In the meantime, we see the NT team looking for the kill on Jackson. Jackson a bit in the open. Will be picked up by the light tanks. Kin looking to get a punishing clip back in. Jackson is able to run away on that 400 HP. Team of NT having to fall back out of the city. Those massive and scary crans are quite threatening here. Kran, Lord of RNG is looking for the B cap here. And some good angles on the Felice. Felice in a horrible spot. Hori. Yeah, I don't really... Why would you drive up there? It's not really worth it. You're getting into the crossfire and giving the Kran easier shots. Right here we do see Kin fighting with that light tank. Light tank probably winning that due to the DPM. Team of NT does lose on caps here. Alright, very well played for the team of YSL. YSL does win this round very, very confidently. The votes in the poll do seem incorrect, unfortunately. All right. Let's see it. Next games are going to be REQM, I would assume. REQM did win 4-0 against Team of ID. All right. That's that's a pretty strong performance, I would say. Are all the games at 1 p.m.? They are, right? Yeah, they all are, I think. Let's see. Let's check it. If they are all at 1 p.m., I might just do some random games in the meantime. If you drop your in-game name in the chat, I might be able to invite you for a platoon on the APAC server. Alright, all games are at 1 p.m. Which means that I have at least 30 more minutes to do some random games. Alright. Let's do some ratty behavior of the Waffentrager. E100. YSL, very well played. Putting everything on lock every time that they do get that cup advantage. Alright, let's move. Let's move. Welcome to everyone in chat. If I didn't say that already, probably did. I don't really know what to talk about. Oh, I need to close that poll in a bit. Alright, doesn't matter. We're gonna be focusing on this game. Yeah. Yes, let's camp. Come on. I did turn off my in-game chat for this server due to some interesting comments that were being made. Alright, we might be able to get a shot into the Object 140 if he does move up, which he does not quite. Alright. It's fine with me if you don't. Poke. Peek. No, Vickers. Oh, man. Ricochet? No. No, you don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. I'm not here. My team is kind of in a bad spot. You know what? What? No, let's get down. Let's definitely get down. I am a massive target for the team. Alright, let's try to get... Oh my god, Steel Warriors. YouTube. Alright. Let's try to get at least some shots in, man. I need to get some damage in. Support the team a bit. You know. Can I pan that guy if he does poke out? Probably can. Let's try to knock the tree down like this, so that we have a bush. Damn it. It's too angled. No, I'm being useless. Wow, we're up to a whopping 163 damage. Yay. Alright, doesn't matter. We might be able to clip that 4005. At least do something useful, I guess. I don't know. Ugh. Man. Let me reload. One. Am I able to hit that? Vickers looking for shots. Hey. There you go, sir. No. No. Oh, this was just horrible. I should have probably, like, rolled up to that spot in the corner quite early. Being useless half of the match. No. Not good. Alright, that was pretty bad. That's not how to play the Waffen. For those who did not know. Um, REQM will win. I don't know. I don't know. Let's end this poll. Yes, very nice. Whyzal did in fact win that. Very, very well played on that team. Okay. Let's go for the medium flank. We might be able to like do some interesting stuff. Should I turn on the chat for jokes? Let's turn on the chats, shall we? Team in general. Resume. Old Paintless here. Let's tune. Alright. Alright. I'll send you an invite after this game. You can pick any tier you like. I will be playing something that matches your tier and preference. Okay. Not sure how that missed, but it did. Okay, that did hit. That's good. 1 to 1B. You might be better off moving back. Let's wait. Alright, there we go. Let's get some more shots in. That 180 ping is doing its job for the enemy. I don't really care about my driver right now. Die. Thank you. Pattern does not really give me any shots there. Seems to be quite a confident win. Alright. Confident win. The thing is not fun. Killing the engine? I did not know that the engine was... I did not know that the engine was in the... what's it called? The gun shield? Probably? I don't know. I don't know what that part is called. Part where the gun is. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. E100 might be giving me some shots here. Just give me that shot. Very nice. Leopard. Ooh, a bit aggressive there. Will be picked up. Very nice. Might be getting a drop onto this pattern. Yoink! Yoink! Alright, alright. E100. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Alright. Die immediately. Thank you. Very good win. Nice push on the medium flank. Killing the enemies. Easily. Nice. Nice. We're gonna be platooning with Old Paintless. Alright. Old Paintless. Okay, I don't want your gold. I think I'm fine with gold. Old Painless. Oh, what am I saying? Alright. Sent you an invite. Let's see it. Pick anything you like. What is it that you want to play? No, I do not. I do not accept friend requests. You know, let's just play Strong. Big Strong Tank. Type 5 Heavy. 116. Yeah. I don't like that tank. I don't like it. I don't like that. Let's see, how long do we have? Still about 30 minutes. Alright. Alright. Mm-hmm. Do I have Any water in my room? No. I don't have a drink. I want to drink some water. Let's definitely go to the C point. I do not want to go to the A point at all. Excuse me. Thank you. Enemy team does have a double 268. I don't like that tank. That tank can easily kill me. Oh. I did not pay attention there. Cutie. My fault. My fault. My fault. That was really bad on me. No. Not paying attention. That chat did take the coin. Nah. I don't like that. Ooh. Hey, do that again, please. What? Oh, you can pen my lower point. Eat shells moment. I'm playing like a bot, man. Let me just move. Oh. Track crits! Oh my god. Move out. 50 TP. Get out. Oh my god. If you get one more crew member, I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, we're gonna have to make the push here. Die immediately. Hello? Can we get some shots into the bat chat? He's in the open. Ah, man. Why? This is a pain. Ugh. Oh. Why? Why does that mish? Somebody explain this accuracy. Somebody teach me how to play this tank. How am I supposed to push that if there's like a massive crossfire there because no one is interested in shooting the enemy? Yes, we got an HE splash. See, it's not a good idea to move up. Get shots immediately. What are you doing? No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. Okay, GG's. That just threw away the game, I guess. Let's not try to turn around. Let's try to get an HE in. Yes, thank you. And I'm dead. This was horrible. No. Oh no, man. I mean, that bat chat just... he just farm for free, I guess. Man. Concept. I don't like that. What do I pick? Where's my French tank? I want to play the French. Murat. Yes. Yes. Oh, we got a thumbs down. Oh no. I know that I played bad. My bad. I'm sorry. Refresh page. Huh. That did not do anything. I'm going to the middle. I am going to the middle. Must try to spot enemies crossing into the A cap. Must be in a position to fall back immediately if needed. I feel like APAC players play pretty alright actually. They play pretty good, you know. The BZ. Okay, the STB. Let's move back from here. Kind of scared that anything's gonna pop up there. Not really interested in fighting a Sheridan. Ah. Bad spots for me. Hmm. Can we get some shots into the BZ? Yes. Yes, we can. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking something. Kill that man. Kill that man immediately. Let's get onto the bridge. Let's you know, let's get some advantage points. Ow. I don't know what that was. That was a 268. Ouch. That hurts. Let's finish this guy right here. No. Gun depression. Hello. Not quite able to get that. Man. I don't have the angles for it. Okay, in this case, just stay alive for as long as possible. I mean, yeah. We're in a bad spot. Oh. Hey. Hey there. Okay, I'm not sure where that one is. Wow. That's rude. The 1-to-1B is not interested in providing cover. Ah, man. No gun depression. I mean, it's to be expected, I guess, but nah. I need my gun depression. Okay. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Man, horrible shot. Where we do take. Oh. Hey. Hey, man. Whatever. I'm suffering. Okay. How long do we have left? 20 minutes-ish. Plus minus. Felice. Not really having a good time there. Not really. Not quite. Not quite playing well. Why does my thing not work? Okay, it does work now. Perfect. Yippee. My OBS is finally doing what it's supposed to be doing. I mean, it was already doing what it's supposed to be doing, but on the other hand, it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know what to talk about. Large booster container, medium booster container. Those are regional, I think. The free offers in the store. All right. Anyways, next games are going to be REQM, I think. Excellent team for as far as I know. My favorite player is there. My favorite medium and light tank player is there. F Silver. Love that guy. I mean, you know, let's just go to the heavy flank, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, F Silver is there. My favorite light / medium tank player. Love him. Enemies are, in fact, over there. Is the T92, I think, because it was quite a big. Some dull sounds. You know what? Let's just not make the first move. Or it might have been T100 actually, considering that the T92 is in the corner. And our light tank is dead. Let's make a push. Let's get some shots into that guy actually. I'm not gonna risk it. Nice delay there. I don't. Okay. I'm not quite interested in trading that too much, considering that I have to shoot premium ammo to penetrate him. Man, I'm in a bad spot. I'm not doing anything. The whole enemy team just gathered and decided, yeah, we're gonna play on the medium flank. While the enemy splits. Well played on the enemies, I guess. No. And that misses. Alright. Why are we waiting so long? The light tank's gonna move in and farm us from the back. We have to make the move immediately. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Die. E4 already ran away. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no. Nah. Let's go wide. No, thank you. I think we can move there. Get some hold down positions. We got a shot into that guy? No, why? Let's get the shot into that guy then. Okay, another tracking shot. Very cool. That guy needs to be taken out immediately. If my teammate is able to do that, that would be great. I think the E4 is kind of out of the game. And he whiffed the shot. Alright, it doesn't matter. We have the E100. Very good. I'm gonna be jumping on this light. I don't care. I'm not sure how that didn't track him, but sure, man. Sure. Not really worth it to be following the light. Light's gonna be in the C point. Okay, that gives me the chance to push the E4, actually. E100, will you be our leader into this push? Thank you very much. Shot. And 2 shots. I'm scared that he's gonna reload, which he does. Oh, why did my teammate push that light tank? Obviously, you're not gonna win that on your own. I don't want to shoot my reserve. Teammate, please go to a capture point. No, not going to capture. What are you doing? Brother, what is your plan? Oh, enemy is on the D point. Let's scare him away, shall we? E100 is not really... Oh, man. Do it. Peek it. He's gonna peek it while I'm on the move. Why did my teammate push that anyways? Okay. We get another chance. Very nice. All right. We win that game. Wow. Yippee. Oh, that light should have just ran away, honestly. Well played to that light tank. Not really well played to my virtual mage. Wasn't really that smart to push him on each one. Alright, let's give him the thumbs up. Very good play, you know. I don't know what to play. Chieftain. I don't care if it's tier 10 or tier 8. I don't really care. Wait, actually I do care because it's gonna be impossible to find any games. Ah. Philly chicken. Okay. I guess we... Brother, can you make up your mind, please? Make up your mind. Make a choice. I'm definitely going for the city. I'm not built for anything else, basically. Crown. Yeah, they have a WZ. I mean, I don't really like that 116, but it's... Wow, we have a G-Sor in our team. That's a really cool tank. I'm not sure why you would run speed boost on it, but, you know, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Could have probably done that. Aim this. Never mind. We aim that. Hey. Hey. You could have got it. You could have got a shot in, I guess. You know. I guess. Not. Whatever. Doesn't matter. A run. No. I mean, yeah, but no. Over angling is a thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think there's anything behind that. Should be fine. No. Do I dare to go around this corner? Yes. Never mind. Can I kill, please? Can I kill, please? Thank you. Why the hell did that miss somehow? What? I'm getting trolled, man. What? I don't know what's going on anymore. Come on. I missed that. What? Is that a hitbox? Why is that hitbox so large? What the hell? We're in a not great position, in which I will have to turn my back to the tank destroyer here. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We have the caps. We're fine. Come on, do it. Push me, brother. Push. I know you want to. He's definitely going to push me. Ha! That misses. Right. Die. Why are we struggling with a 704? Someone care to explain? -2. Somehow hits that. Okay, we win. We're fine. This was all calculated, trust me. It wasn't. How much time do we have? Do I dare to do such thing? No. I will be preparing for the next games. No influence yet, very well. Let's update things, you know. Let's update. Let's update the scores. Don't really have to update that. Okay, perfect. Game capture is fine. The ping is really screwing me though. Can we? I think we're watching REQM. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. No way. What's happening in Challengers? I don't know. Challengers? Why is there only 6 teams in the Challengers? What? Huh? What? Okay. Okay, I guess so, you know, fine. Final states. That, please push C. I think they mean something else with that clan tag. I might be mistaken, but I think they mean something else. GW INS. The Undertaker? I think I've heard that name before. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. Why did only 6 teams, like, register for it anyways? That's something that I want to know. Charts. REQM. Cats and Lunatic Team. Both sad. 0 points. Man. Getting stomped. Not good. I think we're gonna be watching... How do I pronounce this? What? What's the clan name? CHRD. Oh no. CHRD versus REQM, I think. Let's just wait for the invite before anything happens. Today's a bit messy for me. Today's a bit messy. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing that we cannot handle. Strong. I got pinged by someone. Who pinged me? Who did that? I don't know. What's happening? What is going on? What did I miss? Someone on Discord pinged me. I need to know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Let me check. Funnel lad. Funnel lad. Whatever. I think I think Fanolad. Fanolad is Fanolad, I think. All right, welcome Fanolad. Let's see what who what. Wait for the invite. I think we'll get the invite in a minute. Just a minute. Gonna be watching some games. REQM versus CHRD. At least that's what I think. Yes, exactly. Okay. Let's just press the ready button. REQM. Let's put that in the thing. And put the scores up. Boom, boom. Okay, that was not as clean as I was hoping for. What team am I following? I'm not following any team. I requested to be watching whpzie and REQM. Okay. Let's create a poll. Poll. Who will win? Question mark. REQM or CHRD? Yes. Create the poll, please. Wait, because ZGS should be in pro, but they didn't make it, so all CGS players are in other challenger teams, and then other team didn't register in time. Wow. That's interesting. What the hell? All right, let's blow this live stream up, man. We need some more viewers, some more active people. What maps are we even playing? I got some cool, interesting, funny intros for this that I definitely did not make myself. So special thank you to Sneeko. Definitely check him out. Thanks for sharing those intros. We're gonna be watching Yukon, Molendijk, Oasis Palms, and Port Bay. Yukon will be looking like this. Quite a small map. Quite a small map. I think I don't really like Yukon because it's that small. I think this is like a really fast map. I don't. They don't really play. You just play fast on this map, basically. I think the map is too loud. I don't know. But anyways, Yukon, a very small map. We do see quite some point plays for. I think it's the D point. I think it's the D point on the medium flank. What more is there to yap about? Yeah, we see a lot of D points, D point plays. Do I think that that's the play? Yes and no. If the enemy is like rushing the corner on the medium flank, obviously you can just set up for a crossfire and absolutely nuke whoever is crossing to that waterfall, and then yeah, that's basically -1 for the enemy then. Well, yeah, yeah. You know, it's a fast map. It's a fast-paced map. It's not that big. For example, with I think Faust is actually pretty big. Um, yeah, on Faust, I think you have like all the space to just drive around the map. You know, Yukon is not that map. Not that map. Anyways, we're gonna be hopping into the first match in 5 seconds. Very well. Let's see. Let's see. What is this? What is this? REQM readying up with 5 players. Full crown. What is going on? What? Why? What the? What? What? If REQM wins this, man, I would be surprised, to say the least. REQM going for the B cap. I don't think they stand a chance with 5 tanks. It's funny, but I don't really think that they stand a chance like that. Alright, Kran's moving back to their spawn. CHRD probably looking for an aggressive push right away, because what is this, man? What the hell is this? What? Readying up? I don't even know if that's like on accident or anything. So that's interesting. Interesting to see. Yeah. RQM trying to keep the spawn on lock. Do get spotted. Mandalorian bleeding a first shot there from the Kran. Kranwagens here, kind of in the open. Do get bled out quite a bit. I think it would be wise for the team of CHRD to just rush in, man. You have more guns, more HP, more everything. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not the professional here. F Silver bleeding a bit. Grim looking for some shots onto the crowd. Does miss one shot. F Silver is getting pushed by the Felice and the Kran. Does get taken out quite fast. Mandalorian is going to be the next one. Does get taken out insanely fast. Nova gets taken out, which leaves Krim and Rome for the last kills. What was going on here? I do not know. Rome dies. I mean, they were able to get like 2 guns out. Almost 4. I can't really say that's well played, because obviously you're gonna win a 7 versus 5. Considering that you're a professional player. Yeah, I don't know. REQM are all in the room. They might have had some players who were stuck in battle, in a regular battle. REQM does basically give that one away. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, for the team of REQM for the next Yukon game, we see 3 Felices, 2 Krans, 2 116s. While on the other side, they have 2 Felices, 1 Concept, 2 Crowns, a Hori, and a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. Yeah. Uh, REQM wants to make a tactical lose. I do not know why you would want to lose a game. I think it gives you less rewards as well in game, but I don't think it matters all too much if you lose one game. I don't think it does anything to, rig the outcome of anything else. We will see. We will see. We're gonna be hopping into the next match in 10 seconds. L- I would expect something else other than a 5 versus 7. Oh man, I would be pretty pissed being F Silver, Krim, Mandalorian, Rome, and Nova. Not really sure what was happening there. Might have been a miscommunication as well. Alright, we do see 3 Felices looking for the gap. Krim looking to hold the A-cap crossing probably. REQM looking to be playing towards the C point and the D point. Looking to play passive. Do spot that Kran there. Kran does not get any shots in. Misses the whole clip. We do have 13 votes. REQM does seem to be the fan favorite right now. Kranvagen takes an HE splash to the face for 95 damage. In the meantime, CHRD light tank is capping the D point, while REQM did not cap any points yet. Felice does take a shot there from the Hori. Felice is looking to make an aggressive play for the B point. Alright. Kran does get some HE splashes in. In the meantime, we do see these 116s. Kind of getting bled by that concept. The concept's losing half HP for it. Not great for that guy. Felices are kind of bleeding a lot and not really winning any trades there. Not sure what's happening there. Mandalorian gets a shot into the light tank activating reactive armor, anticipating on getting shot. I don't see the focus fire for REQM, but we do see hit point advantage for a little bit. Now we're gonna see some good stuff. Crown gets picked up here. Felice right here, trying to get the last shot into the concept. Grim will be looking to finish this light. Light being on the 2 shots. Might be a 3 shot if they do have reactive armor. Grim in the open for that crown. Not really looking to waste his DPM there. Does get a track shot into the light tank. Light tank down to a 1 shot. Does get picked up by Nova. Nova looking to get a shot into the concept and will be finishing the concept as well. Yeah. REQM bleeding a lot. Not really having any focus fire. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's pretty bad. In the meantime, we see Grim being chilling in the back, looking to fall back right here. But this is game over. that will be the second victory for Team CHRD. Team of REQM not really having focus fire, bleeding a lot. Not having the caps either, which will be the victory for CHRD there. Boom. Fan favorite still REQM in the poll. You might want to change that. I don't know, man. Let's see if REQM can pick it back up. Let's see. You know, I've seen REQM more than CHRD. I've seen some great things from REQM, especially F Silver in his medium or light tank. We're gonna be watching Molendijk. Molendijk looks a little bit like this. Molendijk, basically just a mirror map, honestly, but it's a pretty good map. It's a really good map. I like it. I like it a lot. There we go. Why do they play so weird? It's capping illegal. I don't know why they're playing so weird. No clue. Alright, we do see 6 Grand Falcons for the team of REQM and a light tank being played by F Silver, of course. On the side of CHRD, we do see a bit more variety in the lineup, you know. We see 2 Felices, we see a Hori, we see a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, we see a Concept, and 2 Krans. Hori probably going to have a spot to get some shots in, probably the bunker or close to the bunker. Wargaming, I don't want to buy tanks for 12 euros. No! I don't need tanks. I want to play tournament. I want to watch tournaments. Alright. Hori might be looking for this bush, really good bush for some shots, but nah, not really. CHRD looking towards the middle and the heavy flank C point. Why are those buildings purple? I don't know. You tell me. I wish I knew. F Silver getting the quick cap on the A point. And Krim will be holding the spawn there. Just got spotted though. Krim will be pre-aiming this, anticipating on enemies pushing their spawn. We do see that REQM is trying to make a total lockdown, making sure that CHRD will not be able to get anything. Wulu? What? Wulu does get a shot from, I think, the Felice. I don't think that's an whole reroll. Team of CHRD might be interested in capping the B points at some point. I don't think they're interested in the A point. Krim moving under the bridge. Kind of a risky play there with the Kran. And the Hori is there. Hori was in fact anticipating on that play. Krim taking a shot from the Hori. We see Rome might be interested in making the same play as Krim, but does stay under that bridge. I mean, REQM kind of just holding everything, keeping it on lockdown. Nothing is happening at this very moment. Alright. We do see that the light tanks here are trying to keep their spawn spotted, and the Davy here is trying to spot any enemies in the spawn, but will not be spotting anything with success. Grim does get one shot into the concept. They does get a second shot. REQM looking to make a push for the guys on the B point. Rome getting bled out quite a bit there. Does take a full clip into the face, down to a 3 shot, I would say. BXLI does get down to a 1 shot as well, gets picked up. REQM in a horrible position here. Grim kind of getting blocked by Rome. Rome will be the next one to die. REQM does go for the counter push into the enemy spawn, trying to get a shot into the village. Village will be taken out by Wulo, I would expect. Yes, does take them out. F Silver is 1v1ing Davy right there. Rome is going to be pushed by the Felice and the concept very soon. Not really in the greatest of positions, is going to be pushed and will be picked up very soon. F Silver gets picked up by the Hori and Davy in the lights. REQM probably not winning this anymore. Probably not. But they do take out that one guy. Hori does take out that guy. Kranz looking to make a move. Do have to kill some people, man. Mandalorian. Ooh, barely gets missed there. Kranz still have to make their move. Still losing on the capture points there. Mandalorian going for the C point. Hori chasing him. Shoot off. Mandalorian gets one shot in. In the meantime, we see Davy and the concept there. Concept gets taken out. REQM does have the cap advantage here. Also the hit point advantage. Turning this around. And wins on caps. Kind of a bad beginning for REQM. But they did turn the tables around there. I don't quite know what to say about this. This is a masterclass of which I have no intelligence. Alright, we see the whole team of REQM going into the middle for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. Grim. I don't think Grim is very happy. I don't know what's going on here. What is going on? Someone explain this to me, please. We're seeing some interesting things. What is going on? I don't know. Rome in the middle. I don't know what's going on. Grim is just not happy. Very much not happy about anything there. REQM also not readying up. What is going on? Somebody explain. All right, on the side of CHRD, we do see two Felices, some Crans, a Hori, and a Light Tank. And we see REQM not readying up for some reason. What is going on? Somebody explain that to me, please. No, Wargaming, I do not want your tanks. I'm sorry. CHRD also not readying up. What's going on? What am I missing? Am I... what's going on? There's two rooms? Okay. Okay. There are things going on. Okay, CHRD and REQM will be reset. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Scheduled for... in 10 minutes. Okay. The games are gonna be in 10 minutes. This will be reset. Okay. Uh... Yeah, okay. So there were, like... I guess there's, like, some tech issues. Yeah, tech issues. 2 room invites for both teams. Okay. We're gonna be resetting the score here. Wow. uh, that's content. That is content. Mm. Okay. Tech issues. New room will be made very soon. Okay. REQM and CHRD will be reset. Let's see it. 0 to 0. Okay. Okay. That's completely fine with me. That, that's good to know. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Tech issues. All right. I did not know of this. I did not know, but now we know, man. Welcome, Razor Blade. Welcome, welcome, welcome. we are facing some interesting tech issues. Oh man. Okay. I guess we're just gonna see some more games then. We will be seeing some more games. All right. Tournament room is open. Molendijk will be the first match that we will be watching. Molendijk looks a bit like this. As I've said before, basically just a mirror. Basically a mirror, you know. We see some plays for the B cap, not really that much, but it's a good map all in all. It's a good map. It's a very nice map. All right. REQM did not ready up. What is going on? What? What's going on? New room is up, so I know what's my map is wrong. Are we gonna reset again? What? What? What's going on? No. Why did they start the moment? Like, I guess they're just gonna like. Okay, so they had only 30 seconds to ready up with their tanks, for example. Another tournament room. Wow. No, we need the bottom one. No. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. What's going on? Oh no. Oh, teams are not happy. Um, 2 room invites again. What is going on? What am I supposed to do? I mean, it's the best. It's best to laugh about it, I guess. But when this is, I cannot accept. I cannot accept this. Uh, oh, um. Well, this is content, I would say. Um, what's going on? REQM just not readying up. Too many issues at the time right now. We need to get some clear informations about what is going to be happening with these games. I don't know what's going on. Waman and Tolion are working over hours right now. Oh man. And that's another game into the trash bin. Okay, so for the team of REQM, the guys are stuck in the first room, so they can. So it's basically the same for me. You cannot accept the second room at all, which leads to them being stuck. Can we just give REQM top 1, YSL top 2, etc. and end this season? What? That's outrageous, man. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I mean, it is what it's looking like. Tomorrow's only one match. Okay. Maybe we can delay it to tomorrow. Okay, that is a good solution. Delay the matches to until tomorrow. Uh, I don't know what's going on. Too many issues. Both teams are just stuck in the first room, not able to, accept that room invite. This is this is something, man. This is content, peak level content right here. I hope you guys are enjoying this content, man. So much fun, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Uh, Another room. Never mind. Okay, they can play. Okay. What the hell, man? Okay, so they're gonna be playing on Yukon, which looks a little bit like this. We do see a lot of plays for the D point on this map. We see some, obviously, like the C and B point being taken because they're basically free. On the D point, I would obviously say just wait for the enemy to make the crossing into the medium corner and nuke the first guy who does. I'm a bit all over the place. Uh, I don't know what is going on. There's things happening which I do not know of. I do not have the intelligence to provide information about what's going on. Anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy these matches of REQM versus CHRD. On the side of REQM, we see 5 crowns, a 116 and a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. On the side of CHRD, we see 2 Felices, 2 crowns, a Hori, a light tank, and a concept. Finally, hopping into the match, we will be seeing some aggressive play from F Silver. Probably looking for this push right here to make some spots since he's on his own. Does go into that bush. Will be trying to spot there. Not really getting spots in yet. Does get spotted himself because he shoots. He does get behind that rock in time before shells start flying into him. Alright, this was quite a mess. Crans of REQM do pre-aim that corner. Only got one shot into the concept, which is kind of a waste there. Welcome, 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 Mizuhara. CHRD is not cooking REQM. There were some issues with whatever that is, some technical issues. Anyways, we see REQM moving back a bit. F Silver looking to get some spots, looking to see what's happening on the A cap. Not really seeing anything yet. CHRD does have pretty good positions here on the medium flank. Both teams not really moving. REQM not really having to move anyways. Does bleed that YC0 out for a shot. REQM just, you know, looking to lock this down. Having the cap advantage. Wooloo does take a shot from the concept there. Concept does take that one in return from the Kran there. We see F Silver not really interested in moving to the A cap. You need to work on your commentary. Yeah, thanks, man. REQM just waiting, expecting the push from the D point. Mandalorian looking to make a push for that side. Does get beamed in the meantime. Takes 1,000 hit points. Mandalorian will be holding this corner there. In the meantime, we see REQM looking for the push on the A cap. Might be able to catch Davey off guard here. Davey does take that first shot from F Silver. F Silver knowing exactly where he was because of that cap. YCO is getting shot by the Crans. Alright. We see REQM looking to isolate these guys in the middle by creating crossfire here. CHRD having to move back here into their spawn. Do not die immediately. In the meantime, we see the light tank looking to get some angles from the back there. Grim moving in. Kran coming in from the back. Hori will be the next one picked up. Hori does get picked up. Bia. Wow, this Kran will be the next one to be picked up. It does get picked up there. CHRD is looking for the counter push onto Rome and Wooloo. Looking to mitigate any real disadvantages there, but I don't think it's going to happen. Just for Guy, folks, does get beamed for that peak. Okay. F Silver does get the finish on Davey, which leaves REQM with a huge cap advantage and quite a big HP advantage up against 3 guys. Kran here trying to get some shots in. Does make that Kranwagen there a 1-shot. Allowing Nova and Krim to move up. Grim not really connecting his shots onto the concept does take out that 116, I think. No, it's Felicia. Does take out that Felicia. And wins on caps. That was quite a confident win for REQM. Isolating a bunch of targets and taking them out fast. That's 1 point for REQM. Next game is Molendijk. I guess we don't see 2 Yukon games. Molendijk looks a bit like this. Molendijk kind of being a mirror map. Most teams are more comfortable pushing into the medium flank on that map. On the side of REQM, we see 6 ground wagons and a light tank. And on the team of CHRD, we do see more variety again with 2 Felicias, 2 crowns, 1 concept, 1 Hori, and a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen again. Vickers not really being chosen that much, but does get chosen occasionally. But we do see on EU that the T100 LT does get chosen, but I haven't seen a T100 LT in the APAC server yet. I guess picking an LT not really worth it, considering that you have tracer shells on the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen as well. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Don't let my mic die, that's not good. Alright, we see Davey moving in for the C point, quick early cap, but F Silver beating him to the A cap. CHRD having that Hori there, expecting the guy in the middle to poke up. Krim will be peeking up there very soon. Might bleed one from the Hori. Hori not pre-aiming that anymore though. Quite able to get that shot in. Kranvagen here on the crossing gets shot. Not really interested to finish that crossing there. F Silver meeting Davey there in the city region of the map. Team of REQM just keeping that cap advantage, holding this part to make sure that CHRD is not able to make their play for the B point, and making sure that they won't push for the A point. Kranvagen here does miss a shot. Would have been nice if he hit that. Always important to take out the lights as quick as possible. You see, Forget Me moving in. Did get shot by tanks, but no shots really connecting there to the Felice. Felice does move into the B point. Krim rotating, looking to make some angles onto that guy. Are they able to reset this in time? Not quite. They might be able to punish this though. Ooh, Felice gets caught in the open, does get absolutely beamed by the guys on the A point. Was this really worth it? I don't think so. I don't think this is worth it for the team of CHRD. Team of CHRD probably looking to make their push. No, not really a push. Looking to bleed out the concept here. Fran from behind will be taking out this concept. Felice kind of in the open, will be getting swarmed by Crim, Rome, and this light tank. Light tank gets nuked for 1000 hit points though. Is in a 1v1 with Davy. Davy will be winning. Will not be winning this 1v1. Kran does come in clutch for F Silver. Hori not quite in time to finish these guys, making sure that REQM does win on caps. Hori a bit too late on that kill. If he had killed him in time, it would have had a couple more seconds to pay. Felice in the middle was quite a weird way of getting out of the situation. I mean, it's not really a good thing to be capping on the side of the enemy. Because if you want to go back to your own side, obviously you have to cross in the wide open. Next match, we will be seeing two Felices for CHRD again. Still a Hori. Probably just the same lineup. For the side of REQM, again, 6 crans, 1 Rheinmetallpanzerwagen. Crans do seem to be the sweet spot for this season. Kran having some DPN, especially on the first shell. Having quite the clipping potential. Good third armor. Having super speed boost for the pushes as well. And obviously reticle calibration to make sure you hit your shots. All right.
Let's get this show on the road.
All right, we see the Vickers light. Trying to get some spots. Does not get that. Does spot the crown here. RE team of CHRD looking to surprise this light tank here. Light tank taking one from the Hori. Will have to get away from that position, otherwise he will be pushed by all these crans. On the side of REQM, they might be interested in capping the C point with the light tank. And now they just looking to hold. Did not really work out their first intentions with the A cap. Mandalorian looking at a bunch of enemy tanks on the A cap. Davy in the middle looking to keep these guys spotted, making sure that they cannot peek. Holding the crossfires there. Also getting a shot into the Kran. But does take one in return there. REQM moving into the middle and making their push for Davy. I mean, we've already seen what happens when you push through the middle, but CHRD is quite preoccupied with Krim and Nova here. Krim trying to get away from that position, looking for a better position to dump his clip. Does get down to one shot there. Ugh. Almost burns to death. Does take out no... Vickers Light here in a really bad spot, but will be avenged by these guys here. Kranwagen Mandalorian will not be getting away from this position alive. REQM looking to counter here. Getting a clip into just for a guy, folks. Kranwagen here does get clipped by... I don't know how to pronounce that name. By the other Kran of REQM. But is going to be pushed by Felice. F Silver noticing this is going to try and provide some cover fire here. Rome in a really bad spot, taking one from the Hori and does get clipped by the Kran as well. Wulu looking to get some shots into the Kran. Might be picked up by the Hori though. Hori not quite interested in bleeding that shot. Kranwagen here. Just holding this. Does get a shot into the Felice there. I don't think there's a comeback possibility for REQM here. Where's Nitro? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about, unfortunately. F Silver does get a shot into that Hori. Gets some good angles. Might still be possible to come back from this for REQM. Silver will have to move towards the A-cap soon. But if the team of CHRD does notice that he is going for the A-cap, that means that they will push this Kran instantly. Which now leads to F Silver looking for some crossfires. Having to pick up the last shots. Last one shots. Does pick up that Kran. And Hori will be picked up. Hori doesn't get picked up there. REQM winning that one again. Very close game though. Very well played for F Silver and that last Kran there. Did I forget to put any scores in? Yes, I did. I did in fact forget to put in scores. Wow. Great. For this game, we're going to be watching Oasis Palms, which looks like this. Oasis Palms. I always find this a pretty good map, but it's quite tricky, especially on the medium flank, to make your plays. You might see some villages in the city. I've also seen Belov on EU putting a mouse into the city. But we've mainly seen brawls on the heavy flank. For the team of REQM, we're gonna see 5 crans and 2 concepts. And for the team of CHRD, we're gonna see 2 Felices, 1 concept, 2 crans, a Hori, and a Vickers. Alright. Might be the last game of these sets. Alright. We'll probably see the Vickers go for the C cap quickly, seeing that the enemy has only heavy tanks. But Mandalorian will be trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. Vickers does notice that he will be contested on the C cap and tries to move out. Will probably not be able to move out for free there. Shots flying in. None connecting yet. Does take 1 shot. 2 shots. Team of REQM moving in on the river side. Stumbling up across this concept. Concept gets caught with his pants down. Not good. REQM looking to kill this Vickers and move through their spawn as soon as possible. Vickers gets taken out. I don't know how I feel about these concepts pushing through the middle though. Rome facing up against the other Kran of CHRD. Does get 2 shots in, gets a full clip in, but also takes a full clip in return. REQM looking to probably will have to finish these crans in the middle. Yep, does finish that guy. Felice, I don't know why I'm tweaking. Too much is going on, man. REQM looking to finish this Hori. Grim looking for some shots into this guy in the middle. Davey does take 2 shots. Down to a 1 shot. Does get taken out by Mandalorian. Mandalorian surviving because of the crossfire there from Grim and Wulu. Grim will be moving in for this Hori. Hori does get a shot into Wulu. Hori will be taken out. Kran in the middle right here will probably be the next one to brawl with. CHRD does have the caps though. It's not looking for a win for REQM. Playing Ring Around the Rosie with Grim. And CHRD wins their first game against REQM. Very well played. Having the cap advantage. Delaying the enemy push for as long as possible. That is the first point for CHRD. Let's let a 1 magically appear. All right, on the side of REQM, oh, we do see 4 crowns, 2 116s, and a light tank. All right, and on the side of CHRD, we do see 2 Felices, a Hori, 3 crowns, and a concept. Hori will probably be sitting in the corner again, looking to get some shots, maybe onto the medium flank, also maybe to the heavy flank if they might push anywhere.
Let's get this show on the road.
Thank you for your kind words, Adam. Let's create a nice heart emoji. All right, F Silver facing the Crown Wagon on the C point, not going to be able to capture that C point. CHRD looking to just lock everything down. No caps taken yet. Ori might be able to. I don't think he's able to get any shots in there from here. No, definitely not. We do see F Silver just making sure that nobody pushes the C cap. But he will be spawning this concept very soon. Groundwagen looking to make his move through this corner. REQM getting some pretty decent bleeds out for now, considering that they don't take anything in return. Mandalorian behind this rock will be trying to hold the guys on the C cap off. Just take one from the crown, kind of in a bad position there, being sideways. REQM on the other side, looking for a push. Rome. Alright, Kran is getting nuked for 1100, 1500, does get taken out instantly. Krim, kind of low HP, will be picked up by the Felice. Never mind, gets picked up by the Kran. Davy will be the next one for REQM to be calling the focus on. Davy will be taken out quite soon, unless he gets killed by the Felice and the Crown. Ooh. Not really a good push there. F Silver missing a shot onto the Crown. This is a confident victory for CHRD there. I think the light tank over here, F Silver might have missed the spots here, but I don't know. Not really a successful push there. And we are going to be watching Port Bay. For Port Bay, we have a beautiful intro as well. Once again, shout out to Sneeko for sharing these. Port Bay looks like this. Kind of tricky map as well. We do see some medium tanks getting sent in the corner sometimes. And we do see some plays for the heavy flank as well. Mainly on the sides where there's a bunch of... I think it's like piles of coals, I believe. I think these are piles of coals, yeah. Anyways, we've seen on EU, we've seen 2 E50Ms getting sent in the corner. E50Ms not really in the meta right now, but they did manage to win up against the light tanks of the enemy getting pushed into the corner. What? I forgot to reset the score, man. I mean, put the score in. Alright, we do put the score in. This might be a comeback for CHRD. Might be.
Time to roll out.
REQM looking for the A cap. Vickers. Is he going for the C cap? No, he's looking for the early spots. Looking if anyone crosses right here. We'll be spotting that, but nobody is there, obviously. As I've said, we've seen some plays around these coal piles here, or the heavy flank, getting some hull down positions. I don't think REQM was anticipating on these crans being here. Wooloo getting bled out. Insane amounts of damage. F Silver still moving forward. Not quite the... He might have misunderstood a certain call. Does get nuked for almost all of his HP. Also gets blocked by Wooloo. F Silver down to a one-shot. On the other side, we do see Mandalorian kind of brawling with that Felice. Doesn't get to finish the Felice. And is taken out himself by the crowns. And the Felice here. REQM having to make this push onto these two guys. 3 guys, actually. Not really calling focus fire, I would say. Okay. Coke will be taken out very soon. Will empty his clip into Rome. Rome down to one shot. F Silver to one shot does get picked up. This seems to be a confident victory for CHRD again. Tiebreaker? Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker moment. Let's go. Alright. Nova is getting shot by the Kran. The Vickers also getting a shot in. Nova is up there, which leaves Grim up above the C point in A1 versus 4. Gets a shot into the light, gets a second shot. Will be trying to kill this light. Does finish the light, will be moving back. Grim will be swarmed by the enemy very soon. Davey is probably the first one to move in because obviously he has the most HP. Grim repositioning to the other platform. Moving in from the side. Does not expect two guys to be there. Takes two big shots to the face. And that's basically game over. And gets picked up. Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. We might see a tiebreaker, that is. I'm not sure though, due to the technical issues. It's 3-3. Huh. Let's have a look. What is going to be this plan? Will they be going into the training room is the question. They might consider it. All right. I'm going to be watching some interesting chatting with a woman who is working 2 hours at the same time. I mean, it's a tie, but they might have to create a training room for this. Hmm. Share REQM's point with us. uh. I mean, these are the games of the room, but you might see a training room. Gonna be waiting for that decision to be made with the players and the wargaming team. Man, I don't know what to say. This is quite interesting, though. It's quite interesting. It's obviously interesting to see, man. Look, charts. Both teams. 3-3. I mean, guess that's tie. YSL did win against ID team. I don't know what the plan is. I think for CHRD it's quite important to have their point there. I mean, if you count the games that we've watched before the error, it's like I think it's like 5-4 against REQL. CHRD is 5-4, man. Oh, this is a mess. Getting down to a tiebreaker while having these issues. Not good. I don't know what the plan is. Make up your mind.